What are you most excited for fans to experience in this last chapter?
A lot of questions. Watching this right now, I think the thing I was thinking the very most is, oh, I wish Bill Condon could have heard you guys and your reaction to that. He would have just loved your response. I'm really excited. I mean, that was fun, right? And the rest of the movie is, more of this. It's them bringing to life the characters in such an amazing way. And just the more you get to see them growing into these new roles that they have, I so much enjoy that. Which questions did I miss?
What are you most looking forward to fans in this last chapter experiencing?
I'm looking forward to everyone getting to see this lovely lady. Well, this one too. You guys didn't get to see her today. She's pretty awesome. But getting to see Kristen as awesome, powerful vampire Bella is such a dream for me. It's so cool.
Well, that's a perfect segue because Kristen, I was going to ask you, fans have been waiting patiently for 4 films to see your transformation into a vampire. So what was that experience like in this last installment?
Yeah, it's weird too. It felt so good to break her in, like see how fast the car goes, you know what I mean? Like, I've had a lot of time to look at everyone else's versions of the vampires that live in this world, and they're not the ones, obviously, like, Twilight vampires are very unique. They're not like all vampires. And I think thanks man. But I think everything about her amplified is because everyone's powers are informed by kind of how they were when they were human, like the cool things about them, and I love her. I mean, I think that she's the coolest one, so I had fun doing it.
And Rob, Edward's relationship with Bella takes on a new dimension in Breaking Dawn Part 2, now that Bella and Edward are the same temperature. So can you talk about how you approach the role differently from Part 1 to Part 2?
Well, I guess he's kind of the weird thing is constantly being surprised by Bella in the last 4 movies. But he's even more surprised now because, you'd think that if they're both the same creature, you'd think there was at least a little bit more understanding of her, but he has even less understanding of her, which is kind of fun. And also, even he doesn't expect in that scene. You don't expect her to suddenly. You can predict someone that she's going to hurt you physically, but like when it actually happens, it's an entirely different thing. So it's kind of fun to do.
And Taylor, we continue to see this great evolution in Jacob from film to film. So can you talk about how he's come to terms with Bella as a vampire?
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting for me to portray Jacob in this as a whole because Jacob's goal throughout the whole franchise has been to end up with her, and he's always been stressed and emotional, and in this one he really has a huge weight lifted off of his shoulder, and it's a little less dramatic in this one, a little more happy. So that was fun to play, and for me personally, it was just crazy to see Kristen play this vampire because she's been this one thing for so long, and she's done it so well, and for her to just change gears like that and do it, in my opinion, perfectly, it was extremely impressive. And I think you guys just saw it right there, but she did an amazing job.